Here's a question that's been hanging in the air for more than 70 years. Are India and Pakistan about to go to war? Well, this week, that question might not just be hypothetical anymore. On April 22nd, there was a brutal terrorist attack in the Kashmir region. They killed 26 tourists. India, they blame it on a group called the Resistance Front. Now that group, they've been linked to Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba. You know, that same group that carried out the infamous Mumbai attacks back in 2008. And this time, New Delhi isn't holding back. India, they immediately suspended the Indus Waters Treaty. It's a treaty that's been in place since 1960. It governs the rivers that flow from India into Pakistan. That's not just a piece of paper, that's a lifeblood for a country. That water fuels Pakistan's agriculture, powers its economies, and keeps its cities alive. And now India's threatening to turn off the tap? Pakistan, you think they had a response? Hell yeah, they did. They suspended the Simla Agreement, shut down its airspace to Indian flights, and expelled Indian diplomats from the country. Meanwhile, along the line of control, their gunfires already erupted, skirmishes, mortar shells. The ceasefire lines are disintegrating fast. It's chaos, and it's chaos that could spiral out of control. Hey, before we break down how dangerous this is, let me give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, W Energy. When you're tracking fast-moving crisis like this, staying sharp matters. W gives you clean, focused energy without the crash. No sugar, no junk. It's what I use when digging into the twists and turns of these global power games. Grab yours from the link in the description below. Now let's break it down. India and Pakistan are no strangers to tension. Kashmir has been the flashpoint from the very beginning. The bloody legacy of the 1947 partition, where the British, they left two empires on a permanent stare down. 3 wars have already been fought over it, thousands of lives lost. But today's reality is even more dangerous, because both nations, they're nuclear powers. And the balance of power isn't what it used to be. Pakistan's economy is in trouble, inflation is out of control, their foreign reserves are evaporating, their political system is a joke, and they're caught between military rule, populist uprisings, and radical factions. Meanwhile, India, they're rising, it's modernizing, its military is expanding its partnerships, especially through the Quad with the US, Japan, and Australia. It's building an economy that looks a lot less like a fragile, emerging market and more like a future superpower, to be honest. And that's exactly why the danger is growing. A desperate Pakistan has every incentive to lash out, to distract from internal collapse, to rally national pride, and to regain leverage. Meanwhile, a more confident India, they might feel now is the moment to settle old scores, press its advantage before Pakistan gets any more unstable. Neither side wants a full-scale war, but wars don't always start with plans. They usually start with mistakes. They start with an airstrike that goes too far, a rogue unit crossing the line of control, a terrorist attack too big to ignore. You know, we've seen this before. Kargil in '99, Mumbai in '08, Pulwama in 2019. Each time, the world held its breath. And now, once again, we're dangerously close to the edge. Full-scale war isn't inevitable. Not yet, but the fuse is shorter than it's been in years. And if Pakistan's internal chaos continues to grow, if radical elements gain more control, if a disparate leadership decides that conflict is their only card left to play, then the world could wake up to a regional war unlike anything we've seen in decades. It wouldn't stay contained. Oil prices would skyrocket, global markets would collapse, supply chains from India to the Middle East to Europe would be torn apart. Oh, we haven't heard all this before. And 2 nuclear-armed nations, they'd be staring each other down, and no one would be in control of what would happen next. So are India and Pakistan about to go to war? Well, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but the risk is real and it's rising. This is Frank with America's Geopolitics. See you next time.